Yo, what's going on?
Was I supposed to do that too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
you're good
Okay.
if you want.
I could.
Every
So it's
guest
like-
that we've ever had has done it.
Did
Hannah,
So I have to.
Did Hannah do it before?
Dakota, and no other, and Leo, and
I
no
remember
other
there
examples.
was confusion with Hannah because she was our first ever guest.
I remember her doing it. I feel.
Okay.
I
You want to do
think-
it again? Do you
yeah,
want to
let's
do it
do it
again?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. 3, 2, 1.
Yo.
What's going on, everybody? We're back on the couch for the first time in
Almost 2 years. Yeah. The
two-
last time we were out here, we did our Back to the Future trilogy review in October, and now
2023.
yeah,
No,
and
like
now
last October.
we're here. This is our first time doing a review on the porch outside during the day, and now all the cushions are blue. And we have a guest.
We have a
We got a
guest.
guest.
Yeah,
Enzo's brother
this
Dominic.
is my brother Dominic.
Uh,
Yeah, hi.
Hi, people.
So, Dominic, what brought you onto the show? Why? Because you requested.
I did. I
requested
requested to be on this episode.
Yeah.
Because today, I'd be honored to say this. We are reviewing the new Naked Gun movie.
Yes.
Which it's just called Naked Gun.
It's just called The Naked
Yeah.
Gun.
Like the Naked
The
Gun.
first one's called The Naked,
Naked Gun
Gun,
Files.
colon,
Colon,
yeah.
Files.
Yeah,
Police
Files of
Squad.
Police Squad.
Yeah.
Exclamation point.
So the main
Yeah.
reason why is because I love the original Naked Gun.
Uh-huh.
It's in my Letterboxd top 4. Which,
We'll put his letterboxd in the description.
Yes,
Yeah.
along with ours.
Along with
Go
ours.
follow.
Yes.
so I so, just gotta plug the Letterboxd real quick.
Yeah,
yes.
just right
All
now,
my
so
activity.
we don't have to do it
my
at the end.
my Letterboxd has been so dry. I haven't seen
You were off the entire month
the
of
entire
July,
month
right?
of July.
Crazy.
But
I
you
was off.
finally
But finally,
have a
and now it's
profile
gonna be
picture.
wet. So it's gonna. I don't like it. So I
My letterbox is so.
it's gonna be soaking
Yeah.
right now because I'm finally gonna review a movie here. But yeah, so the first Naked Gun is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's in my top 4. I love Airplane and Naked Gun. That brand of humor is just
The same guys did them, right?
Yeah, the Zucker
Yeah,
brothers.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, they're making a new one. I saw the trailer and I actually laughed.
Same.
So that's and as soon as I actually laughed, I was like, oh my god, there's potential for this. So I was like,
Yeah.
I want to do it. So I was like, when you go to the theater, Enzo, I was like, I want to come to the theater and we're gonna cut
Nice.
that out.
No.
I'm editing this video. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
editing anything out.
I want to come to the theater and I want to see the movie and I will do the review
All right.
for it. And
here we are.
I will say that it was perfect. It was absolutely
Yeah.
flawless, in my opinion. I won't keep
I
yapping,
agree.
so go ahead.
I don't have any notes on the movie. Like it was just, I had the same reservations. I'm sure you guys did, especially you. I know of like comedy sequels, especially like legacy sequels like this. The first trailer came out, I'm like, oh, like they're just gonna be trying to recapture jokes from the
Yeah.
first couple movies. I haven't seen 2 or 3. I know you have. You? You
No,
haven't, right?
just
No.
the first one.
Yeah.
You deterred me from them.
Yes, yeah. Two's pretty good.
Okay.
Two's like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
There's a couple of the good jokes are like they were in the original Police Squad, so it's like you can see
Just
them and
watch
you're
it.
like, oh, okay. And then there's there's a couple of good jokes in it, but the third one was actually the last day I watched a movie. I watched Naked Gun 33 and a third while I was making dinner, and then at night I watched Awakenings, which is extremely sad. It is a deep, like heartfelt movie, and it was just the complete opposite of Naked Gun 33 and a third. But the third one's just not good, and like just as that is, like even it doesn't matter if there was 2 and 3. If there's a movie 30, 40 years apart from each other, it has a terrible track record. You know, like you said, like legacy sequels have a awful track record. I
Yeah.
can't name another movie. Like I know Happy Gilmore 2 just came out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I
don't
think
know if
that's
you
a
saw it.
good.
People
I think that's a
are
good boilerplate
really hating that.
to compare this movie
Boiler.
to,
Yeah.
of where the expectations were,
Yeah.
because I'm like is this gonna be the laziest
Right.
humor and everything, and
Because I remember watching the trailer and looking at it, and for me personally, just the way that it looked like it was going to be like a Netflix release.
Yes.
Like, here we go, another
Yeah.
one of these.
Like Coming to America 2.
oh,
That was
Coming to
America. So like,
Awful.
yeah,
that's
so,
the best joke in the whole movie.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
That's
might
the
be the
caliber.
worst movie I
Yikes.
ever saw.
Oh, so
And I love the first Coming to America. Like 80s
No.
comedies are my bread and butter. That's just like
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? It's like, what are we doing? So I had no hope until the first trailer, and I laughed, and I was like, I was like, oh my god, this is it. So I thought it was great though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I did at a certain point. So I watched like the first teaser, and I really liked it. And then when the first like full trailer came on, I watched that, and I'm like, wait, I'm like, this is good. I'm liking the jokes here. They're new, they're creative. You know, it's not just derivative stuff. But I cut myself off from watching any more trailers or commercials or anything like that because I'm like, it's jokes, and like jokes are funniest the first time you see them, and I don't want them to put all the jokes in the trailer. Thankfully, they couldn't because there was a joke like every 10 seconds in the movie.
Yeah.
That's right in line with the original series and the original movies. And it was great. Like I was laughing like crazy.
It was so cool just to see like this type of humor like isn't around anymore. You don't see this anywhere.
No, it's like
so it's
unique
very
to this.
It's
movie.
very interesting to see this type of humor mixed with how far like film technology has gone with like dramatic these like cinematic well they weren't like anything like too like crazy like James Cameron impressive, but like just like modern cinema look.
That would be
but
crazy. Because you see it. It's
with
like
the Frank Drebin, me too. Jokes like that,
Yeah.
Well, which is just weird to see, like in the trailer, because it's like movies haven't existed like this, like and they haven't existed since it was the '80s,
Yeah,
and like there were like I saw a superhero movie, which is on the same level.
Yeah, that's
you've seen it. Have you seen?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
And like really it was good, It's like objectively a bad movie, It's like
funny,
but it's funny. Like there's funny stuff in
Dreamland.
it, and which Leslie Nielsen was in that. Also, so he's just like,
Oh, that's
he's
right.
a capital
He was
on
in- that's
whatever
right,
this
yeah.
brand of humor.
Yeah,
is.
he's so good with it. I thought Liam Neeson was great too.
Yeah,
like it's like that same thing because like Leslie Nielsen was the serious actor who he says unfunny things in an unfunny way, and we laugh at it. Like that's what it was, and that's what Liam Neeson was also
did that
doing
on
this
SNL,
movie.
right?
Yeah, that was his SNL monologue.
It's like the one clip from Ted where he's like checking out from the grocery store and he's like,
yes,
about this drink cereal.
Yeah.
But like it works because like he's the guy where we all know he's like I have a very particular set of skills.
Yeah.
I thought he was perfect. I thought he was perfect because like he is like an action movie veteran.
Yeah.
But like it's kind of an origin story for like the first time we went to the movies with our friends like on our own was to see The Commuter in January 2018, and like I think everything in my life right now I owe to that day.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Everything.
Every single thing.
Graduating high
There's
school.
nothing.
No,
there's nothing that doesn't trace back.
eating
to,
breakfast every day.
Yeah,
it's like it
there's
was
nothing-
all
there's-
because of The Commuter.
Your spoon of peanut butter.
A spoon
and
of
milk.
peanut-
I'm like, all right, we're gonna go. We're gonna start the day. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks, Liam. No, he was so good, and like he just goes all in because it's like the characters aren't telling jokes in the world of the movie. The world just behaves in a very goofy, cartoony way. Yeah. And like what you were saying about like modern film technology, I like that because like it is made like they didn't like I don't know how I can say this. They didn't change like how movies are made today, like the quality of how movies are made today. But all of like the cartoony things could have been done back in the 80s. They use puppets. They use like they would cut away and just use like
the friggin'
different
snowman.
Yeah, like you could tell that it's like
Spoiler.
like a dummy or something. I love that because it is really zany.
That moment specifically felt very like I had faith when I found out that like Seth MacFarlane was tied to it.
Yeah.
But that felt like he was the
producer.
producer.
That's great.
But that whole like sequence felt like something like very like pulled straight out of Ted.
Yeah, it was
like
very,
the puppet
the-
itself
the-
looked like Ted.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, the
almost.
snowman?
Yeah, the snowman.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was worried like because we were talking about legacy comedies and like the biggest thing is like the quality of jokes, like you said, like just going back to the first one just for the sake of it. But the thing that makes me so mad about comedies is celebrity cameos.
Yeah.
And this movie had like none. And it was the perfect amount because like
I
other
think
movies,
there was two, but they were both like they were funny.
It was
when
so
it happened
good
because you weren't expecting
exactly, and it
Who
was
were
just
they?
it was so weird.
Weird Al.
Oh, the Weird Al.
Yeah.
Well, that
Weird
was
Al
from
one.
the original one though. So like that like there was a
Weird
Weird
Al was.
there was a Weird Al cameo in.
Oh,
in
he
that
was
one.
getting
Yeah.
off the plane.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it was Weird Al and then
Dave
Dave
Bautista.
Bautista.
Oh,
just
Dave,
showed up.
that's
But
right,
it was so seamless the way that like he was just in the middle of a line.
Yeah.
He's just there,
It's
and
like-
you're like, wait, is this a new character? And it's like, oh no, he's just being a stand-in.
Yeah.
It's so good because the other big thing besides celebrity cameos, which like all these other legacy comedies, just like
Happy
Travis
Gilmore
Kelsey's
2.
here.
Yeah.
It's like he's saying something silly.
Like that's
it's like
all
that's
Happy Gilmore 2 is.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
yeah. So I've heard exactly. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it, but the other thing is the other thing is the fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
That's like it's done at a like to a certain level, which like the first like Naked Gun, you know, like there's some parts in it obviously, you know, but like where it's done to a point where you're just like looking at the camera like that just happened, you know, like when you get stuff like that, that's just everywhere now in comedy, and like it's just like decreased the value of it, where it's now like if you use it, it's not funny anymore, you know, like too much. And like this movie, if it even had any, it was again seamless, and it wasn't forced
Blame
upon
Deadpool
you.
for that.
Exactly, like Deadpool. Like I saw Deadpool. I would say recently. It was probably like a year ago or so. You know, like, I hadn't seen it when it first came out, and like it was good still, but like just the value of the breaking the fourth wall was decreased because it's just everywhere now. You know, it's like it's literally everywhere. So I was very worried about that because Naked Gun 2 and 3. I'm not going to call it 33 and a third. The Naked Gun 2 and 3 had a lot of like jokes and like.
There's a wasp right by your head.
Wants to sit in for the review. There's a lot of jokes that wow.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
You
there's
say he wants to sit in for the review.
yeah. There's I was making.
No, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, it's fine.
funny
It wasn't that good. I'm better than that. So there's jokes that were made in the second and third one, and like Leslie Nielsen gives like a little like, you know, and it's just like, you know, that's not really what like the first one. There's not like reactions to it.
Yeah.
It just
You
happens
know,
and like the world like continues.
Yeah,
its
the
own
world
normal.
continues on. So like this movie did such a good job with that.
Yeah.
Where like there was like no like, is that happening? You know, like did that just happen? You know,
There's
like,
been a lot of
That,
talk.
that like takes you out of it.
it does. Yeah,
It
exactly.
just,
There's been a lot of talk recently, like critiquing comedies and just like movies in general, like the Marvel quippiness of movies. And there's a lot of like great YouTube video essays about it. But like how they're saying like how sincerity is kind of going away in movies, where like the movie like you get this sense that like the studio doesn't want the audiences to make fun of it for doing something weird, so the movie makes fun of itself before the audience can. And it always plays off as like, why am I going to give into this movie when this movie doesn't even take, you know, like take itself that seriously, when the movie's not sincere in itself. And that's such a big thing with comedy. And this movie does. Like, it fully buys into the world that it's in. And it doesn't try to wink at the audience and break out of it.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any. He was like the new version. You know, like that was it.
Yeah.
Like during the movie, I don't think there was any that was like,
no.
you know, I don't say gratuitous, but yeah, like just like shove it down your throat. Like, look, we know we're in a movie.
But I think like the
everyone,
only thing that was like fan service, like reference to the first movie, was for like a second. There's like a stuffed beaver. Like,
there was
like on display in like the party, and that's it. That was all that I caught. Yeah.
There was the beaver popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right outside concessions at the theater we went to. Popcorn buckets, like, we have Dune to thank for that. Both of your favorite movies ever.
I love the
Dune.
Wasp is back.
Yeah.
Dune.
I'm not a fan of Dune. I'm sorry.
But
And that might have just lost all of my
It runs in
credibility.
the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the Regal that we go to, or maybe it's just Regal in general, but like Regal's popcorn buckets are the most like unconventional,
I think it's just all
impractical.
movie theaters.
Well, no, because like I feel at AMC they're better because
Do
like
they have
the Dune one
like
at
they're actually
AMC?
shaped like a bucket. Yeah.
Wasn't the Dune one at AMC? Though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was shaped like a bucket.
But then like the ones at Regal,
It
like
was
for
shaped like a
Fantastic
bucket.
Four,
It
it's like
was.
a car, and then like
the
for-
Fantastic Four one is a long, thin model of the car, and it's
Yeah.
like, what is this?
And then like
House pop-
Lion
pop-
King is Pride Rock. For this, it's
They're
the
so bad.
friggin' beaver.
They're
like,
so bad.
Where does the popcorn go? I didn't even see. I just saw it.
It
I saw
just,
the
like,
beaver
fits
from
the
behind.
car.
I didn't see
You're
it.
like-
Yeah.
You're
The
like
car
reaching
opens
into all
up
the
like
it's
this.
just hollow, and
Yeah.
you're just reaching into all the crevices for the popcorn
It's
and the
terrible.
kernels. It's not.
Like,
it's not good. It's not good design.
A popcorn bucket I like is the Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning popcorn bucket, which, if you're a long-time fan of the O Bros talk movies and stuff, you'll know the story of how and when and why I got the popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
I bought it when seeing
bought it,
Mission
yeah.
Impossible.
That's
And
the story. I was
there's
gonna
a
say, is there a
story.
story? Because
Yeah.
I don't know the story. Yeah.
We featured it in our
In
Mission
our-
Impossible
Yeah.
Our last video. That was our last video.
Yeah.
Wow. Check
Yeah.
it out if you haven't.
You don't have to
Wow.
be that long time of a listener to know the
No.
story.
Well,
I guess,
I
yeah.
don't know. Not with how our upload
It has been.
video.
It was a couple
2
months
months.
ago.
It's been
yeah.
like 2 months. Yeah. 3 months.
No, not
No,
3 months.
2 months.
It's the beginning
End
of
of May.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But we used that popcorn bucket today.
We did. We got. We had little. What did you get? You got like little like hot dog boats.
They were because I always ask for like plastic containers when there's
Yeah,
multiple
they don't have
people.
any?
Yeah.
When like kids, you don't want. I don't get that unless if you're on like
What?
a date. You have like your own popcorn bucket. But like if
Okay.
you're like everyone's grubby little hands are gonna be in there.
I don't like having to pass it.
You have to pass
I like
it.
it sitting
What
in
do
my
you-
lap.
Yeah, exactly. So like when there's like more than 2 people, it's like let's get little containers. So
Right,
there's
yeah.
always like these little plastic containers that like
That's
I
where
don't
they
know,
put the nachos.
Like the nachos
Yeah.
come in. But I was like,
Yeah,
do you have
yeah.
any of the containers? And they were like, oh yeah, she'll get them for you. And then she went out and she got them. She's like, how many? I was like, 4. She's like, oh, I got 3. I was like, that's fine. She goes, no, let me go. And she went all the way back to get another one. I said, they're like these hot dog boats. You know? Yeah, the big things of like these little containers that are like this
Yeah.
thin. Yeah, but
I think they're being eco-friendly.
The last
Yeah,
time we went, when I was with you when I got the hot dog at the theater.
I think
You got a
so.
hot
You-
dog?
you
I
I got a
redeemed
hot
it,
dog. No,
right?
because like I didn't have lunch, and I was
Okay.
at the dorms for my acting contract at the time, and we had nothing in the fridge, and nobody went out to go get groceries. So I'm like, you know what? I have enough credits to get a hot dog, which I won't have to pay for, and I ate that.
Regal just like updated their we're now sponsored.
Yeah,
Regal
wait.
has updated their Crown Club. It's so good now because you could like it used to be you could just redeem popcorn and drinks, but now you can
It's
redeem
literally everything.
You can redeem slushy, you can redeem hot dog, you can redeem pretzels. It's
You can redeem
awesome.
nachos. Is it candy on there?
No, candy's not on there.
Oh yeah. Well, and the free movie ticket, of course, that always comes in clutch.
Yeah.
But I like to save. The last time I used a free movie
Brave
ticket,
new
it was to
world.
see Godzilla, because hell if I was gonna pay for that movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, if Regal does want to sponsor us,
I would
It's
love
open,
that.
right?
Regal, I want to keep you open. Regal.
Yeah.
I don't want you to close.
We both have unlimited.
I know.
You're the only
I know.
like major movie theater that's sponsored by Pepsi products.
Yeah.
Really?
Because Coke's
Yeah.
got AMC and
And
Cinemark,
Oh.
like Infinity Stones.
hmm
Yeah.
That's why you can only get
So
Starry.
how many are
and-
there left though? There's like
Those are the 3.
That's it. Like
Yeah.
there's no more like big names in movie theaters, right? Like
No, everything else.
I
is
couldn't
independent.
even. Yeah, I couldn't even think of anything if I tried.
Yeah, and going away with movie theaters is the theatrical comedy.
Yeah.
We're bringing it back to the movie.
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
It's been like comedies are tough to be profitable, especially
Yeah.
in Hollywood today. Everything has to be a really big budget movie.
You're right.
You know, like there's a lot of talk about like the mid-budget movie is dying because studios don't want that rich.
Yeah.
And comedies,
Yeah.
comedies are going away with that, and The Naked Gun, I thought really smartly worked that into its marketing thing. There's like a PSA of like save comedy movies,
Yeah.
and I think that's great.
Because everything, more like you were saying before, like everything just has like a massive budget. I remember back in November when we went to see Red 1, and like that had a budget of like hundreds of millions of dollars, and the entire like it was just CGI the entire way through. It looked horrible.
Yeah.
It was not a good movie. Like I guess that would be. Like that is today's comedy, but it's not a good movie. So this was definitely
Everything's very high concept.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Like this was so simple. I
Yeah.
loved it. Was just like the bad guy. You know, it's like the plot
Yeah.
device, which
Yeah,
is
the
great.
plot
You know,
device.
Yeah.
like that's awesome.
But again, like,
It's
they didn't run that
just
joke,
like
that
was
joke
a-
into the ground.
it's like,
It was a
this
good joke,
guy
and they let it go.
is evil. You know, it's like there's
Yeah.
no like here's a twist. You know, it's like no, here's
Yeah.
the evil guy.
It was the guy from Lost, right?
Yeah, the guy from
Yeah.
Lost.
And he was
Martin
the villain.
Keevey. Martin
Yeah,
Keevey.
from
He was,
Lost.
yeah.
And he was
For all
the
my
villain.
Lost fans out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the villain.
You gotta
in
do a Lost
the new
review.
Planet of the
a Lost
Apes.
review.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll have
once
to-
you watch
You just have to
Lost,
watch
start
all
watching it, yeah.
121 episodes.
That's it.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch it since March 2021. I'll get
He
there.
has. He has.
I'll get
Yes.
there.
But
Yeah.
no, but I do feel like the the theatrical comedy movies are kind of on an uptick right now.
Yeah.
Like a pretty big success for what it was Friendship, which came out when did that come out?
Like May.
May, yeah, around then.
Like that's when I was just like getting work, so
Yeah.
the fleeting feelings of independence are gone. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's, yeah, you know.
Gotcha.
I
His
haven't seen it
internal
yet.
calendar is when he started his.
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, that was when. Yeah, I have work to do. I'm an adult now. Yeah.
That was like an independent, pretty low budget, pretty low concept comedy, straightforward comedy, and it did really well in theaters. People really liked it, and it's like wow. Like, I remember seeing it, and I'm like, I don't remember going to like the last time I went to a theater to see what was like strictly a comedy and like nothing else.
Yeah.
Uncle Drew, I don't know.
I mean, it is.
Where are the movies like Uncle Drew now? Like,
do we
fair
need
enough.
movies like Uncle
I think
Drew
we do
now?
need
Do we?
movies like
Oh,
Uncle
It
we
was
need
Drew.
bad,
comedy
but it was
movies that-
funny.
it was
No, it was
and,
funny.
and that's what
It
you
was funny
wanted.
as hell,
Yeah. Like I want like.
I think I remember seeing Central Intelligence, but that was when
Okay.
I was in like middle
Central
school.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
That was like
action comedies.
Rock
were
is
huge.
big and Kevin Hart is small.
Action movies
yeah.
were action comedies were huge in the mid-20s.
That's what I mean. Like they were action though. Like they were
Yeah.
like specifically like action which are still comedies, but like it's
Yeah.
like this is a specific like
And even like
only a comedy.
It is
even
yeah.
even Uncle Drew. Not even Uncle Drew is excluded.
Not even Uncle Drew.
They had the
could
draw
save
of
us.
like big basketball
Yes,
players.
yeah.
and
yes.
everything.
It's not just a comedy movie, you
Yeah.
know, like which is what I've been missing, you know. So like that's what I love comedy, like more than anything. Like that is the genre. But the first like real comedy movie I saw, I was like 10, and our dad showed us Airplane. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, what is this? And I was like,
So
this
good.
is amazing, you know. And then he showed us Naked Gun, and I was like, this is the greatest thing ever.
And
you
there's
know?
like no other. Like I said, like, there's nothing else in that very specific
Yeah.
lane of comedy.
Except for like superhero movie and scary movie. I've never saw
Yeah.
a scary movie, but like
Yeah, right.
they're just like not. There's a lot
It's
of
too
reaction.
much.
It's too much.
It's
That's
too
what
much.
it is. It's
They
too
run
much.
it into the ground.
Yeah.
And then like the Mel Brooks comedy is a whole different
Yeah.
type. And
Yeah.
like I don't know. Mel Brooks is okay.
He's all right.
He's just all right.
Baseball's
You know.
What's the big deal?
Like, yeah.
I love you know.
The producers is great.
I gotta see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then not Monty Python's a whole other one. You know, like
Yeah.
that just hasn't really been replicated since. You know.
Yeah.
like,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
Just
But,
kind of.
I feel like we're getting like so many comedy sequels now. It's like there's this, and then Spaceballs 2 is coming out, and then Spinal Tap 2 is coming out.
apparently.
Apparently.
I
There
just
might
heard
be
about
one or
that
two
last
more
week.
that I'm missing, but it's just I feel like it came out of nowhere.
Well, it is,
Yeah,
and then
I
like
it.
they made a Bill and Ted movie, like
Yeah.
2020. I
That's
never
true.
saw it. Did you
I
see
haven't
it?
seen
Like
it.
I haven't seen it. I heard it wasn't that great.
Probably.
We already mentioned
Yeah.
Coming to America,
Mhm.
the worst
I mean-
thing ever. You know, like that's just
Yeah, I mean, we're very much in an era right now where Hollywood is relying on sequels and IPs and remakes and revamps and
Yeah.
everything of that nature. But it's nice to see like movies like this where, yes, although it is a sequel or a reboot, I guess you could say, it's not like relying on the crutch of star power or big budget.
Yeah.
It's just like it's nice to see that there is a passion for the original work and it's just
Yes.
trying to like bring something, I mean, not necessarily new to the table, but something that's different from what from the rest of the market.
Yeah.
It's
which
new
is
now.
already like
it's
Yeah,
new
it's
now,
new
which
now,
it
yeah.
wasn't new, but it's new now.
Yeah.
Because like comedy, if it's not like this, that just happened humor. You know, if it's not that, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
we'll say anything we want, and then it's like we're raunchy just to say it's raunchy, you know, and it's just like that's not fun.
It's different
you know?
from
Like Sausage
TikTok
Party.
humor.
Like,
It's like,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like-
it's funny because they're
Because they
get
cartoons and they say
They-
bad words.
Yeah,
and
it's like
they
that's
have
not,
sex.
That's not
Yeah.
funny. Like, it's like
No.
there has to be like it has to be mature enough to know that it's stupid, and that's why I
Yeah.
think Naked Gun
The
and
jokes
original
are
Naked Gun.
intelligent. There's good comedic
It's so dumb that it's
follow
smart.
throughs
Yeah.
and triples and everything like that. It's like, wow, that's a well written joke. And there's so many that come at you, like they fly over your head. There's so many
Yeah.
of them, and they're
It's
so
not
subtle.
raunchy and it's not stupid in the way of like yeah, I guess like Despicable Me or Minecraft. I mean, I did enjoy Minecraft, but like
I've not seen
when
Minecraft.
we were in the theater, I remember you mentioning this to me. You're like, there are like genuinely funny parts in Minecraft. We were in a theater full of like middle schoolers. They were only laughing at the unfunny
At the
things,
memes, yeah.
at the memes, the ironic
Yeah,
stuff.
and that's why like I am a
That's sad.
crisis.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
the
sad.
Minecraft
That's
movie.
sad.
I'm like, is intentional comedy disappearing? Like,
Yeah.
like is irony the only form of comedy moving forward for the
Yeah.
new generation?
Now, like
That question remains
it
unanswered.
does, yeah.
But this movie gives me hope.
It does, yeah, because new comedies that were like completely original that I could say I absolutely loved in the last 5 years.
No hard feelings.
Yeah,
No,
I don't.
that
I
was
don't
that
even
was
know
a bad movie.
I don't
It
even
was
know.
a
Maybe
bad
not
movie.
movie, yeah.
It was Jennifer Lawrence and Andrew Bartholomew. It was really
Oh,
bad.
okay, that movie.
Don't
yeah,
watch it.
yeah.
It was really bad.
But like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, what is that?
the Weird Al movie
Oh yeah,
was
that's
great.
Yeah.
But that was like, that was a comedy. It was kind of like that thing. It was very funny. Like, there was nothing wrong. That's like celebrities are in this,
It was a spoof.
It's a spoof
Yeah.
movie, exactly. And that's what, like, technically Naked Gun's also a spoof, because it's like...
Yeah.
I'm the weird one.
Yeah. Like, that's great. But the movie that gave me so much hope, and I think both of you too, is Hundreds of Beavers.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That gave me hope.
We need
that was a
more.
complete, and that's like low budget. It's either like you said, there's
Yeah,
no
that was
medium
like
budget.
nothing.
It's like everything or nothing. It's like this nothing, like low level movie.
Yeah.
So good.
The success of
Yeah.
that movie is something that really is
Yeah.
inspiring.
So that's why I'm wondering. And this movie was made with such love. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like a cash grab.
I know.
But like
yeah.
they
You
would
can tell like the writers of this, like
They
all
cared
like
so
they
much.
like
They absolutely did.
they write good comedy. They they're students and
Yeah.
fans of the originals and everything like
Right,
that.
yeah.
It's the same very specific brand of humor. It's still offering something very new.
Yeah,
and consistent.
and that's what I wanted to do. Like, personally, I was like, I want to bring this back with whatever influence I could have. I was like, bring this back, because it's been gone since like the '80s and stuff. It hasn't really been like captured in the mainstream. Because
sure,
like
yeah.
Airplane was known as the greatest comedy movie of all time, and maybe it still is, but like
Yeah.
that's just kind of, I feel like it's just not really
Right,
talked
yeah.
about in the same way it was. So like bringing that comedy back, I feel like this movie could actually do that, which is
Yeah,
exciting.
I hope so.
I
I really hope
like
that.
I
only
feel
hope, yeah.
hope for it. Yeah.
If it takes legacy sequels and franchises to get Hollywood to make
like
big budget
original-
comedies
yeah.
again
Yeah.
and theatrical comedies again, let that be the gateway. Let it
Yeah,
happen.
absolutely.
Because good comedy is good comedy. It doesn't matter what the IP is attached to it.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm here for it. and
OG
I-
comedies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't like I was in preparation for this movie when I was doing my rewatch. I'm going through like all these websites and all these lists on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb of like just like rather like popular comedies, and they're like, I feel like nothing in the last 10 years there hasn't been much out.
I feel like,
there's
they're all like all those
there's
lists have like the
Crazy
two-
Rich Asians, there's Pitch
never
Perfect,
seen that.
there's
I've never seen
I haven't
But they're
seen
not
it,
like
but I know,
straightforward
like it's
comedies.
yeah, it's all like it's been
like everything
very
everywhere all at
phased
once.
out by
It's
Yeah, you
technically a comedy, but it's every
Technically, yeah.
genre.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
any
like,
genre.
it's not a comedy movie. Like there's comedy in it.
But everything was phased out because of, well, I mean, dare I say, superhero movies, and I don't mean to slander them, because like it's been a
They're
good
not
month for
cinema.
them as well.
Yeah.
No, because like just kind of going back to the point that we were making before, but like this new Superman and this new Fantastic Four, even though that this is like a reboot of like those two like superheroes,
Some of the
like it's very
oldest
true.
superhero stories
Yeah,
ever, right?
it's
Yeah,
very
seriously.
true to like the comics and the feel of a comic book and a superhero movie, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not like dark and brooding and like
I feel like we're
Man
in a
of
good,
Steel,
we're going in
you
a
know?
good direction.
the way that everything was going, because Dark Knight was so good and everyone was like, oh, we need to make everything like that.
Yeah.
I was mentioning before about like how it's not really back, but I feel like this could bring it back.
It definitely could.
In a sense where it's like,
You're
oh,
saying
they
that
did it.
we're not so back.
We're not. Well,
It's
I
very-
want to be. We want to be.
We're back
so
with
back.
an asterisk.
Yeah, we're back with an
We're
asterisk.
not so
first.
back.
Yeah.
We're back.
With an
but we're not
asterisk.
so back.
The new Avengers, the
Yeah.
new Naked.
Yeah,
Gun.
the new Naked Gun asterisk. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what this is. Because I want this to be mainstream, like fully out
Yeah.
there. And it's like, well, they don't get it.
And
Like
it's been getting a
they
lot of
get-
press.
Yeah, it's been getting press. That's
Yeah.
good, because I've been
And
trying to
that's why
avoid
I think
everything
that
about it.
I think it was intentional to just make the title "The Naked Gun" and
Yeah.
not any colon, not any number. It brings into it because people don't think that it's derivative of something. People
Yeah.
don't think that it's
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem like it doesn't play like that at all. It's just a new movie.
I remember James Gunn, he said in an interview for Superman, that originally it was titled Superman Legacy, and then he made a point about like how much he hates that sequels are like IP colon title and something like that. It's like all
Yeah.
that like bullshit and stuff like that. There's always a colon, there's always like a subtext, there's always a headline. Just like keep it what it is. Guardians
like
1,
that.
2, 3,
I like that.
Superman, and yeah.
James Gunn, he's been spitting recently.
Yes.
Like, I see like quotes from James Gunn, like yeah, I'm like hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, which is good, like just for movies in general. I feel like this is like the theater experience for the comedy movie, because like you said, like it looks like a Netflix movie. We said that before,
Right.
because it is like that's they just get dumped on there. It's like
Yeah.
here's some more slop. It's
Which
like you
is a
want to
shame,
put on the
because, like-
theater. It's like here it is. It's like you want to waste an hour and 45 minutes. Here you go.
Sure,
but-
like even like before when it's being pumped out with no passion
Yeah.
and no care, like even if like it is objectively bad, like it's still sad that a genre such as that, which is so like widely beloved, even now, like isn't getting the time of day to be released, so people can pay a ticket and just like experience it the same way that they can watch.
Which is shocked.
Like,
I don't know.
Superman.
Yeah, right. I'm shocked. I don't want to say I'm shocked that this movie was made, but like Paramount was behind it. You know, like they were like, yeah, we'll pay to produce this movie. You know,
I love that.
It's crazy. And again, like it was tied to an IP, but the IP hasn't been touched since '92 or whatever the last movie came out.
There's a sleeper
Yeah.
audience built in for the
Yeah, right.
Right
And
before
they
the
did
Bronco
it like.
chase.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you
it
know.
was. It was before
Oh,
OJ. You know, like it was before that. The last time there was a Naked Gun movie. So, like the fact that there was two, like Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson. You know,
Yeah.
like that was really it though.
Yeah.
Like all the
Yeah.
other people, like his funny friend wasn't like
Yeah.
Jack Black or like Gabriel Iglesias or some shit. You know? Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I'm here. You know,
It
like
could have been Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
What's
no one
going
of them.
on?
It didn't need to be.
No,
No one of them. It didn't need to be. You know, like it was.
Paul
it was
Walter
great.
Hauser, he's
As
been-
is.
Yeah,
He's
the
been
writing has
everywhere
merit in
recently.
itself. It doesn't need like it
What else
doesn't
did he
need the
write?
star
What
power.
else?
Paul Walter Hauser?
Yeah.
Well, he's going to be in the Springsteen movie.
He is.
Yeah. He was just in Fantastic Four.
Oh my god.
He was
Yeah.
Embarrassment in Inside Out 2.
Okay.
And of course we know him as Stingray from Cobra Kai.
We always mention Cobra Kai or the Karate Kid on this podcast
Yeah.
in
Do
some
we?
way.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
You sound
We didn't do it
disappointed.
we haven't in a
about
while.
We didn't talk about Karate Kid Legends because it was bad, but we're gonna.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
No, it was.
that. I didn't see it.
Yeah. No,
It was
yeah, but
edited
he's like, I don't know, he's just like a little, he's like an actor who's just kind of been popping up everywhere.
It's
I like
because
it.
he's not a big name. You know, like he's just a guy.
There's not over
Yeah.
reliance on the star power.
Yeah, which is good.
The
Like,
joke isn't, look, he's a celebrity.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, they still do that with I feel animated movies now, which that's
I
a
hate
discussion
that.
for another time.
Yeah.
But
that's-
like Paul Walter Hauser in Inside Out too.
Yeah, but also like
that got me so
Inside
mad.
Out too, but
Why would
also
they
like
cast
the
him?
Wild
He has
Robot
one
as well.
line. Yeah. Yeah.
With certain characters, not all.
Yeah. But that was good.
Well, not to like knock on like I mean I love
Yeah.
the Wild Robot, but still though it's like, you know there's so many talented voice actors, and I feel that animation
Pedro Pascal.
isn't as yeah. Then there's Pedro Pascal. It's like I'm the fox.
You saw Wild Robot, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Like, that was Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
the fox. Yeah.
See, I don't care. You know, I love that movie. I don't care
It's just
about
a
the celebrity
voice.
voice.
Like
Yeah,
it's,
right.
like you don't need to.
Chris
get,
Pratt
like,
is everywhere. It's like
The Smurfs movie that just came out. The tagline for the movie is
forgot about
Rihanna is Smurfette. Like every single poster,
That's
every
rough.
single piece of marketing,
Yeah.
any like in any
I keep
media.
forgetting that that's out.
Yeah,
They did an animated Smurfs like 5 years ago. Why did they do this one?
I don't know what
I don't-
it is. I don't know. I don't know.
Isn't Morgan Freeman like Papa Smurf or something?
No,
It's
it's
some
Nick
other
Off-
big name. Oh, it's Nick
No,
Offerman.
no, no,
Okay.
no, it's not Nick Offerman. It's
who can it be?
John
Mor-
Goodman. It's John Goodman.
Well-
We went Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman to
Great.
Nick Offerman to John Goodman. I don't know what the train of thought was there, but yeah,
Morgan
I don't know.
Freeman is Papa Smurf.
Yeah,
Because there was a Smurfs movie when we were little.
yeah, 2011.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Neil Patrick Harris and Emma from Glee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, back to Naked
Remember
Gun. I think like another good thing was the calling attention to the jokes, as I said before, like that. Like, they wasn't looking at the camera, but it wasn't like even in universe.
Yeah.
You know, like that whole the montage, like how it was in the first one with the
Yeah.
song. You know,
As soon as it happened, I'm like, oh, we're just gonna do the same joke again, but they did.
it's like they did it. It was a whole other
It's a
joke.
new
It was
thing.
like the snowman's gonna kill. It's like, oh my god. It's like, what do
Yeah.
we? What,
It just keeps going.
It just keeps going, and
Yeah.
and it's like it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
The
It
movie
commits.
keeps moving.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It's not like, wait, what just happened? It's like, no, the movie's it's still going on. You know,
Yeah.
like the
It's
joke's
not-
still carrying
It's not
on.
afraid to be funny, and
Yeah.
it commits to everything.
It just does it.
Yeah.
I love the coffee.
It's
Like
awesome.
that wasn't.
Yeah, the
I don't,
coffee
I don't
guy.
think that was in any. Maybe it was. I don't even think it was in Police Squad with the
Yeah.
just like reaching over, just get.
Yeah, no, that was a
throw it
nice
aside.
concept. That came up at least like I don't know.
Yeah.
It was in there a lot.
It
was
came
a
up
lot.
at least. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. It was
Yeah.
really good though. Like lines like you said, like they were kind of altered.
Yeah.
Where it was like instead of like cigarette, and it's like yes it is. It was like cigar, and it was like I could see that. You know, like it was just like
Yeah.
similar stuff. But like even the original took jokes from the Police Squad show.
Yeah.
That was only what 6 episodes. You know.
There were so many one-liners that happened so quick.
Yeah,
that like got me laughing out loud in the theater, and I can't even remember what they are
Exactly.
because they just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fly by so
the
quickly.
JPM, the jokes
The joke
per minute was
yeah.
it was insane.
The JPM rate is crazy.
It was crazy. Whereas like I was genuinely like it's like the friggin' Spirit Halloween sign was being put up. It was like Police Squad everyone's closing. You know, I think that star was just being put up, and then that was it. It wasn't like, here we are, police squad. You know, like it was just
Some YouTuber should make a video that, like, you know, the everything wrong with, but like the everything wrong with counters just every time this movie makes a joke.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
A YouTube channel. So only if we had a YouTube channel to do that.
Don't look at us.
No, it's too much editing. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So like overall, me, 10 out of 10.
Great movie.
Awesome
Nice.
movie. I loved it.
I think it's for me for now. It's competing with Superman for the best movie. I probably might even put this above Superman.
Darn.
Yeah, this
Wow.
might be my favorite of the year thus far.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it a 10 necessarily, but that's just because of my like I'm not the biggest comedy guy, but
What
I
was the
do
last
really
movie you
enjoy
gave a
them.
10 on the first watch?
The last movie I gave it 10 on a first watch.
think I know the answer.
couldn't tell you.
Is it Across the Spider-Verse?
No, I think I gave. It couldn't have been Across the Spider-Verse. I definitely gave something else a 10 cents.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, definitely in the 8 to 9 range.
Okay.
It was a very solid watch. It exceeded my expectations because again, first seconds impression of like Netflix movie, and like no, this is different. I actually laughed out loud. It wasn't ironic comedy. It was genuinely funny. Yeah.
It really was. And it, like the ratings, like I didn't see the letterbox, but like IMDb, I saw it because as soon as it ended, I was like, well, I'll do this first.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, so I did. I just saw it had like a 7.1.
Perfect.
That's where like all comedy movies are in
All
that like
comedies was- yeah.
7 range, you know, which is always weird to me because maybe it's because comedy's my favorite genre, right? You know, it's just like, why can't we go past that? Why can't it like, be universally?
Break the glass.
You know, I think maybe because it is this subjective thing. Because like we were talking about the list before, and it's like all the list is like, well, this is the best comedy of all time. Like this is it. You know, it's like super bad. You know, and it's like, is it, or is
Totally
that just like
Superbad.
what you grew up with? I guess. You know, it's like nothing wrong with super bad. You know, it's just like what's the best comedy? You know, it's I feel like you can't really define that. Like how like a drama movie is, you know,
Right.
where it's just like
Schindler's List.
exactly. It's like
You
that
actually
was,
can. That's Napoleon Dynamite.
what the
It-
drama movie?
No. The best comedy is Napoleon Dynamite. Actually, that's the objective.
It's top 5. My favorite movie. I won't spoil my letterbox list, but it's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes.
That's my favorite movie of all
Solid
time.
comedy.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
so good.
John Hughes, you bastard.
That movie. It's so awesome.
That's another genre. Like his, I
We were talking about it when we were walking to our. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. No,
No, because like, you were talking about like comedies, like some of your favorite comedies.
Yeah.
You named The Breakfast Club, and I'm like, would you consider The Breakfast Club a comedy? And we eventually it's like, you know what? It's like John Hughes movies are just like they exist kind of. It's like that coming of age dramedy type thing.
And I want to see all of John Hughes movies before again, I got a job. I was
before his new one drops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I want to catch up on all of his new movies. No, I just wanted to see them all, you know. And like the last one that I saw was like Mr. Mom, and it was like fine, you know, it was fine, but it was still like it was like one of his early movies, you know, like it was good, but like just that like feeling of like that like teen 80s movie, you know, like there's no like I guess there is like teen movies of like the 2000s, but they're all like the stoner movies, you know.
Yeah.
Like it was like this is what we're doing now, you know, but like
There's teen movies now, but they're also just like bad.
yeah,
Like,
it's tied to
Kissing
something.
Booth.
Yeah, like the what?
The Kissing Booth,
This is a
like
Netflix
Tanner
movie.
Buchanan, and like they're all
They
bad.
just get dumped on like
All the
Instagram,
teen
at the bottom.
comedies are streaming service dumps.
Yeah, which I can't
Because
I can't
that's
name one
what
of those, yeah.
teens want.
Right,
Teens
yeah.
go to the movies.
Nobody goes
as
to the
much.
movies
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't
There you
know.
go. We figured it out.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Hear that, Hollywood?
Yeah, we figured out the state of comedy
Yeah.
movies,
Just-
why it is the way it is, and where it needs to go, and how.
Just create more Barbenheimers, and you know, people will come, and then they'll see your trailers, and then you won't have to dump them on Netflix anymore.
So what's gonna happen now
what?
in the realm of comedy? What's gonna happen now? Is this gonna get thrown aside,
I think it's tough to say.
or is this gonna like, or
I think
because this is
Depending
Paramount
on-
produced movie?
Yeah,
you
It's
know,
a beacon of
like,
hope.
It's a beacon of hope.
Because
Yeah.
it's getting
It's
getting
Superman.
good press, a decent amount of good press.
Something changed in
And
Hollywood
it-
recently because Spaceballs 2 and Spinal Tap 2 and this are happening.
That's true.
All
I
at the
think-
same time, they were
So
all.
maybe
I
like,
think it's
came
just
about.
money. I think like we
It
can
is
make
money.
But like, but
The optimist inside me is thinking that, like, okay, so like if they're gonna put care into these revamps, these comedy revamps, and if they're not gonna rely on star power, they'll bring in like up and coming actors, and then that'll start the.
if these are
original
successful, which are almost
comedies
certainly
again.
going to be because of the IPs, there needs to be comedy writers and there needs to be comedy actors and everything. And at the very least, this will bring in new
Yeah.
voices.
Should, because every screenwriter is a psychological thriller and like vampires and like
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but I mean, even like talent wise, I feel like we haven't talked about the performances. I feel like the two leads, like Liam Neeson and
everyone was great.
Pam Anderson, is just like
There's something like
really
you
good.
got to be willing
fully
to
committed to it.
you got to be willing to
It's a
commit and like
specific
make
type
fun
of
of yourself
direction,
and like
yeah.
that. It worked very well.
Was the one cut? Maybe I'm just wrong and I'm making this up. But I feel like it was what's her name? In the first movie, it was the Jane. The actress. Presley is Elvis's wife.
Yeah.
Right?
Priscilla. Yeah.
Oh.
Priscilla. That's Priscilla,
Yeah,
right?
Priscilla.
Yeah, that's Priscilla Presley. I know my
Yeah,
movies and
Did
stuff.
not know I didn't.
No, yeah, it's Priscilla
Yeah,
Presley.
they know their movies and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Good stuff.
like, I feel like there was one. Cause is she alive? Is she?
I think so.
Like, was she in the movie
Yeah.
at all?
No,
Like,
she is alive. I
Yeah,
don't think
she's
she was
alive.
alive.
I don't know if there was
It's
one
her
cutaway.
daughter that died recent, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Lisa
Yes.
Marie. Yeah.
Lisa Marie.
Yeah, Priscilla is still alive though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just good though. Like there was not
She
like
did show up in the movie.
I thought there might have been when he was on at the fight when he was in the New Year's balls and he was standing
Maybe
up. but-
maybe she showed up. I don't know.
Maybe, but I thought she was
It
gonna.
That would've
wasn't
been
that
good.
noticeable. If it was going to be, I feel like
I feel like
the
they-
movie would have made a
they
bigger
would've.
deal out of it.
Yeah, but also that's like the whole thing. It's like, was that this person? You know,
Yeah.
like there was none of that.
Is that
Even
Dave
when
Bautista?
Dave Batista showed up, there was none of that. It was just
No,
like
it was
he's
just
here.
like, he's
Yeah.
here. It wasn't like, guess who we have.
That's in Bullet Train too, and just like Channing Tatum just shows up in Bullet Train.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
what?
yeah.
And then he's gone.
And then what movie was it with Brad Pitt that I was?
Uncle Drew. No.
No, not Uncle Drew. Was it Free Guy or was it a Deadpool movie?
Oh, Free Guy.
Yeah, because it was Brad Pitt or Bullet. No, because Bullet Train starred Brad Pitt. I don't know.
I was like, are you just thinking of Bullet Train? Because Brad Pitt was in that.
Right,
movie.
No,
yeah,
but there was like a cutaway where it was like, oh, the culprit was this guy, and it was Brad Pitt like grabbing onto like electrical lines and then getting electrocuted.
Oh, I do vaguely.
I was
remember
very
that.
worried when you went like this. Was it Brad Pitt grabbing on to?
Oh, yeah, no, that's a
That's
line.
line.
That's
yeah,
it. Yeah.
You couldn't see it.
Don't want to get
I
too-
couldn't see it. Yeah.
We
You
don't
get
wanna
demonetized.
get
out
we
here.
demonetized.
We need
No.
a paycheck. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
we're
don't know. But there
bringing
wasn't any like.
big bucks for this.
Was there any non-funny jokes? I know that's a tough thing to say.
Yeah,
like
no, I
jokes
mean,
that didn't land.
I
Like
don't know.
there's like
If one
stupid
didn't
shit,
land,
like-
there was one in 3 seconds that did land. You
yeah,
know,
right.
like,
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 that's really what it was.
It's if it didn't land, it's because there was just so many, and you're just like
like,
caught up with the last joke that just happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's a good problem to have.
Honestly.
Like, what movie is it where I'm like, I think it was Spinal Tap. Like after you watch Spinal Tap, we were talking about this. Like I love Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
But there are long stretches in the movie where there isn't a joke.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's my
like-
biggest like.
Yeah, where
I don't
I'm
know,
like,
not flaw, but that's
because
yeah.
you're kind of like when you're watching a comedy, especially one as like, you know, the jokes per minute is very high. You're kind of just like you're looking at every line, be like, all right, when's the next time I can laugh? And when it doesn't deliver, you're just kind of like, okay, and it gets really weird. And that I remember feeling that during Spinal Tap. But yeah, there was a really high frequency. So like you said, if you missed a joke, there was another one for you.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah,
Get it, 'cause
yeah,
the
the
coffee.
coffee. Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Comedy. Saving the industry one joke at a time. Here.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully that's what we can do. Thank you all so much for checking out this video
Yeah.
and checking out our latest short. We got like crazy views on this short in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like no more since then.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comments what else you want to see us talk about.
Let us know if you're enjoying our short form content. Who are we kidding? You enjoy that. That's
Yeah,
where
you
most of our
enjoy it.
views come from. So-
Right.
Those are the only ones I watch.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's-
Okay.
Same.
Nice.
Those are the ones I watched too. You didn't watch our hour and 45 minutes.
No, you see, I missed that
Oscar
one. I
retrospective?
missed it.
Damn.
I was.
Or
We
our
say-
hour-long
we
I
talk-
decided to watch a movie.
Jurassic
and,
Park
yeah.
trilogy review,
Jurassic Trilogy.
or our 3-part. It's about
WandaVision?
time we talk about
Oh.
this. It's another
Yeah.
3-part thing we did.
Yeah,
Oh my
another one.
goodness! Wow.
Well, I had a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
I
This
would
was
love to
great.
come on again.
Yeah,
this is
for
great.
tier list or
Tier list?
or
Okay.
2 or
BoJack?
3
BoJack
He likes BoJack Horseman.
instruments, flags,
and Lost.
meat,
Meat.
candy.
Tier list you're talking
Yeah, you're talking
Sure.
about tier
Yeah,
tier
tier
list in general. Okay.
You
We want to do a state flag tier list, right?
Yes,
Did you
yeah.
mention
That was our conversation on the drive to New York when we saw The Outsiders
Yeah.
on Broadway.
Wow.
And then I remember when you showed me your meat tier list. You're like, Ethan, let me show you my meat. And I'm like, huh? And you're like, here. So, meatball number 1. And then
Meatball is a number 1.
Oh.
it just went.
Yeah.
Is it not or is
No, it's like 3.
it? Oh, okay.
I think.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
It's
I
changed.
gotta-
It's
I gotta-
changed
I,
since then.
I gotta dust off my meat tier list, so I have to do that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Comedy.
goodness.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, so that's good.
Well, thank you all so much for.
Aren't you gonna let me plug something?
Oh, what do you have to
I have nothing to plug. No, I don't.
Plug.
Yeah, I don't have
Okay.
anything to
Plug
plug.
your job.
I work.
plug?
I have a job.
That sucks.
I have Instagram. You know.
Mm. Do you want us to put your Instagram in
No,
the bio?
I have a letterbox. You can put my letterbox in there.
Yeah,
I will.
You can see, you know. Hopefully, it won't be like, you know, a barren desert. You know.
Yeah.
Because now it's just going
Won't
to
be now. It's gonna be wet.
It's gonna be dripping wet now with
Yeah.
the Naked Gun movie. So, yeah.
What was the last one you logged?
Awakenings.
Wow.
And Awakenings and Naked Gun 33 1/3, which I saw on the same day, like 2 hours apart from each other.
A roller coaster of a day.
Whiplash, you know, the movie, but
Whiplash?
also the,
It's
you
a good
know,
movie.
the feeling of watching those 2 movies. So hopefully I will see more movies and
Hopefully.
log them accordingly. But yeah,
Good. Nice.
that's all I got. I got nothing else to plug besides the Yo Bros.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our channel. Like this video. Be sure to ring the bell so that you don't miss when we do post, which is who the
It's
hell
gonna be
knows?
so
knows?
awesome.
It's sporadic.
Yeah.
But you've come to deal with it at this point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Leave a
So
comment.
much.
We love reading comments. They're fun. Even when they say that I mispronounce biopic.
Did that happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I made my short about musical bio. Now I say biopics because
What
I'm
is it?
self-conscious. There's like 2 comments on it
Biography,
being like
picture?
pronounce it biopic. It's not biopic, and I'm like,
Yeah.
noted. But yeah, thank you all so much for checking this out. This started as a review of a movie, turned into kind of a critique of the industry,
Yeah.
which I wasn't
Future
expecting.
of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just what I bring. I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Yeah,
just-
you're the common denominator here. So, yeah, Don, you've been great.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
a great
Every
guest.
guest
I-
we've had has been back. So.
Oh, really?
Not
Yeah.
Hannah.
Oh, sorry, Hannah.
Yeah. We'll bring you back
Whoops.
at some point if you want.
Spider Verse.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's
we'll
what
bring you
it'll
back
be.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah.
I did no preparation for this,
Oh,
so.
no way.
We
Yeah.
never do any preparation.
I thought, I
for
mean,
this.
it's a very.
We did in like 2020 when we had notepads, but now
Yeah.
we
You had
just
notepads?
everything.
We
Yeah,
did.
Yeah,
When
we
we
do.
first started, we had notepad.
Go look.
Wow.
Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters, but now everything's off the cuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
off the dome.
Off the
Yeah.
dome.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you guys don't have anything else to add.
No, I think that just about does it.
Yeah, this outro has lasted long enough.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
are we gonna start the outro? Like, what
No,
are
the
we-
outros are
It
always
started
longer.
15 minutes ago.
They're always like, I feel like they're getting longer, the outros.
Yeah, it's like, are we done?
Yeah, I
we're
think
done.
we're done. We're
So,
done. Yeah,
And then we split off into more conversation. Yeah, but until the next time, we are the Yo Bros.
And
we,
me.
yeah, and we want to talk to you about stuff.